Hi, I'm here to tell you my story. I'm a 14-year-old artist. I love drawing manga and sharing my work on social media. I always get nice comments telling me how talented I am and how much they like my art. It makes me feel very happy and proud. One day, I noticed some new comments on my posts. There were only a few of them, so at first I didn't pay much attention. But then there were more and more negative comments every day. They made me feel sad and confused because I didn't know why people would want to hurt my feelings. The worst part was that I recognized the usernames. They were my classmates. I couldn't believe they would say such horrible things about me. They called me ugly, weird, and a loser. They said my drawings were trash and that I should stop posting them. Some of the comments made me cry. It hurt my feelings. One day I saw a new comment that made me really angry. It was one of my classmates. She had taken one of my drawings and edited it to make it look funny. She drew whiskers and pointy ears on me and made me look like a cat. Then she wrote, "Look at this crazy cat lady. She thinks she's so cool." The thing is, I have always dreamed of becoming an artist and working for a manga company. Seeing my dream like that made me feel hopeless. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about what to do. Should I fight back? Should I ignore the comments? Should I talk to someone? I felt alone and scared. I didn't understand why my classmates would treat me this way. We had been friends since elementary school. We used to draw pictures together during recess. Now they were hurting me without any reason. I didn't know what to do. The next morning I went to school, but I couldn't focus on my lessons. All I could think about were the hurtful comments. My classmates saw me and said, "Hey, aren't you going to defend yourself? Are you just going to let me bully you?" She was right. I couldn't keep pretending everything was fine. I needed to do something about the situation. After school, I went to my favorite place, the library. I needed to calm down and think of a plan. That's when I remembered the posters about cyberbullying prevention they had put up recently. One poster caught my eye. It showed a teen talking to an adult about cyberbullying. Underneath it said, "Tell a trusted adult if you or someone you know is being bullied." I thought maybe I should ask for help. When I got home, I told my mom about what had happened. I showed her the nasty comments and the edited picture. She listened patiently and hugged me after I finished my story. She told me that I didn't have to deal with this alone and that she would help me stop the bullying. She said we could talk to the school and even the police if necessary. The next day, my mom talked to my teacher and asked if she could help me. My teacher was very kind and promised to keep an eye out for my classmates and to talk to them about their behavior. She also gave me an assignment to draw so I wouldn't be bored at home. After school, my mom and dad sat me down and explained what they would do to help me. First, they would talk to the parents of the kids who were bullying me. I felt a bit awkward about this, but my mom said it was important to teach them that bullying is wrong. Second, my parents said they might need to involve the police. I was surprised, but then I realized that cyberbullying is a crime. The comments and the edited pictures are considered harassment, and they can get into trouble for that. Finally, my parents suggested that I take a break from social media. They knew how much I liked sharing my art online, but they said it was important for me to focus on my mental health. Over the next few days, my parents worked to stop the bullying. Meanwhile, I spent time with my real friends. We played board games and watched movies. It felt good to spend time with people who make me feel happy. One day my mom came into my room and told me that my classmate's parents had talked to her. She said they were very sorry for what their daughter had done and promised it wouldn't happen again. My mom also told me that the school had given her and my dad a statement saying that they would punish my classmates. My heart felt lighter. I was glad that my parents hadn't given up on helping me. Then I remembered something. I had saved screenshots of the hateful comments. I felt angry again. Why would those girls write those nasty things about me? What did I do to them? Those questions wouldn't leave my mind. One weekend, my family and I went to a park. I felt much better knowing that my parents were there to protect me. I even started to enjoy playing with my dog again. Life seemed to be getting better. A few weeks later, my parents told me that they had good news. The school had punished my bullies. The principal called them into the office and scolded them. The school also organized an anti-bullying assembly where they praised me for handling the situation bravely and seeking help. After that, my classmates never bothered me again. They started to treat me kindly and we became friends. Now, whenever I see a post about cyberbullying, I remember my experience and share my story. It took a lot of courage to stand up against the bullies, but I knew I had to do it for myself. My parents were with me every step of the way, and I couldn't have done it without their love and support. Being bullied was one of the hardest things I've ever experienced, but it taught me valuable lessons. It taught me to be kind to others, to speak up against bullying, and to seek help when I need it. It also taught me that online words can hurt people and that I should be careful about what I post on social media. Now I'm even more passionate about art than before. I keep improving my skills and dreaming big. I want to show the world that I'm more than just a pretty face. I'm a talented artist with a bright future ahead of me. If you're experiencing cyberbullying, please don't suffer in silence. Remember, you're not alone. Reach out to your parents, teachers, or another trusted adult, and never let anyone bring you down. You are amazing and you deserve to be treated that way. Thank you for listening to my story. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more inspiring stories. If you've experienced cyberbullying or you have a story to share, please comment below. Your story can inspire others. Remember, you are amazing and you deserve to be treated that way. Thanks for watching.